Welcome back, guys. So today we are looking at a very unusual old Japanese 4x4 from the early 90s. You can kind of see it in the background here. We're going to show you around the car and check out this quirky MPV which doubles up as an off-road beast. Hello and welcome. So what are we looking at here? Well, we are looking at a Toyota Townace, not the Hiace, but the Townace. This is a mini 4x4 MPV 6-seater with 4-wheel drive, and it has got an incredible spec. I mean, quirky, weird spec. Let's go through the vehicle, check it out, and check out all the unusual features on this beast of an old Japanese people carrier when they used to make them looking cool, basically. So, as I said, this is a quite unusual Townace. This is the Royal Lounge Townace Limited 4-wheel drive with six sky roofs, so 6 potentially, sunroofs basically, and 4 of them open up, creating a very cool looking van inside, letting in all that fresh air. I mean, they really don't make stuff like this anymore. It is just so awesome. So when I first got this vehicle, it had the little standard 14-inch tires on it, and they all needed replacing. And I wanted to get some off-road tires. So basically the off-road tire size, the smallest pretty much that I could find, was a 15-inch tire. So what I've done is I replaced the wheels for Jimny wheels off a newer model, so I could fit the bigger, these are Hankook Dyna Pros on here, just because I think it gives it more aggressive look. Yeah, you're gonna lose some comfort on the road, but off-road, this should be able to have some pretty decent capabilities, and there's a few videos out there which, yeah, bloody impressive, to be perfectly honest, what these little cars can do. Short wheelbase, 4-wheel drive system. So basically you have a freewheeling hub on both sides, and all you do is just turn it on both sides, twist them into the fixed position, and put the 4-wheel drive button on, and you're running 4-wheel drive. Nice, simple, easy system to deal with. On the outside, paint is a little bit rough, so I think this could really do with a paint job. But as it drives, it's mechanically sound. We had a bit of an issue getting a alternator for this, so it's been off the road for the last like 6 months, not doing a lot. Finally got that fixed, and it's back on the road, and I'm super happy. It's got a very interesting motor as well. So it's a 2.2 4-cylinder diesel with a turbo, but I'll be honest, it doesn't make a lot of difference. Let's check out the interior, because this is what sets this thing apart. Apart from it looking like a giant pill on the road, the model before this was very square and super 80s. The model before was designed starting about 1983, so you remember the 80s cars, MR2s, all that kind of thing was wedges, square, and that was the style. By the time we got to the early 90s, the designers kind of thought, bubbles, yeah, we want to be round because the future is round. And that's kind of where a lot of things did go. This one has got the round pill shapeness of a lot of the vehicles. But let's take a look inside the interior and see what you guys think of this. Classic Toyota buttons. We've got AC. This is a Japanese domestic market vehicle, so air conditioning was basically from the factory because of the temperature over there. You've got your controls for that, and that is the aforementioned 4-wheel drive button. We have also got rear heated mirror. We've got rear AC, which is controlled in a separate unit in the back, and obviously a warning there. But what makes this more unusual, we have power curtains. Say that again. This has got power curtains in the rear. I mean, I'll be honest, they don't do a lot. One side does work. Let's see if this... Might help if the power was on, so I'll put the power on and we'll try that again. So the curtains do operate, and I think if I get some fixed, the rear ones will work. There's no curtains on at the moment. I think that might be a job for me, good old mum. See if she makes some curtains up for that. And yeah, see if we can get them working. I mean, it's hardly like it's not a necessity. Do you know what I mean? That isn't like the main thing he's doing on this. But check out this cool feature, right? So 4-wheel drive, like I said, we've actually got a high two, which would be if you're not engaged to front, and then if you engage to front, you'll have the high 4. It's actually got a low 4 as well. So this thing potentially could be crawling up some pretty serious stuff, but that is to be tested in future. But what else we have in here, which I think, I like to say there isn't another car with this feature currently on the road at the moment, or at least being made in 2023. Has your brand new Range Rover got a hot and cold box? Maybe. Has it got an ice maker? An ice maker? Yes! Yes, mine's got an ice maker. Yep, check it out. For real, I have got an ice maker. So we've got hot, cool, ice, off. Which, I mean, it's not a bad size. You'd probably fit, I reckon you get 6 cans of Coke in there. Pretty decent. So, like I said, this is a pretty unusual spec on this vehicle. We're going to check out the roof now. One of my favorite parts of the car, actually. All right, so check out this. So that's your front ones. And then we'll step inside the back and go through that. But first, let's get these up. We have got a very cool roof light in there as well. Stepping into the back of this vehicle, and it is like absolute luxury. Oh, for the 90s Japanese gentleman. Don't forget, this market was for the Japanese market, so add all these extras to suit the needs of the people of, people of Japan at that time. Right, so we've got 2 captain chairs in the back, just like so. And then we have an additional 2 more seats in the back which fold down. The great thing about this setup is it isn't fixed. You can rotate these round, and I'll spin these front seats around so you can see what it looks like. It's super, super duper cool. I love it. And the rear seats will fold flat. These seats will fold flat, and you've got a bed, which is so awesome. And we've also got, like I said, the dual climate controls on the back as well. So let's just check out these dual climate controls, because that is also quite a luxury, I think, in my opinion. Well, just did a little Google Translate, and they are operating instruction for the rear seats. Makes a lot of sense, that. Look how cool these rear skylights are. Just transforms it. You can picture driving through the forest and checking out the light and the trees through the window. Just a super awesome, quirky van. So when you had enough of your beautiful view, you simply close it up. I don't know if it's a bit too sunny, maybe. And you can do the same with all of them. Blows me away, this van. I love it. And I can't wait to take this thing off-road, because I think it'll go through pretty much anything. And what a versatile van this is. So if you fancy switching the seats around, putting these back seats down here, they'll fold down. You can have front facing, and you have a little picnic inside the car. At least I assume that's what they're for. Yeah, various arrangements, works super well. You've also got this great loading space for whatever luggage you need to take places. Super functional. When I was looking at vans, I was kind of looking at T4s and the Volkswagen vans, and they just didn't have that je ne sais quoi, didn't have that edge on it. And you see them so often. They're not particularly rare vehicle. And this is a rare Japanese 4x4, which is my favorite part about it. And functional, super, super functional. So to operate these cool windows, literally as easy as that. Not gonna fly. As easy as that, you just pull them up. The back two are fixed on this model. And you can open the front four. I translated this yesterday, and it says, do not open when driving. So that's a good thing to know. You've got these funky armrests, just like this, and you can adjust them the height. So let me know what you guys think. Would you rock around in this vehicle? I mean, the paintwork's a little bit rough, so we do need to consider that. But what a cool ride. And with the 2.2 diesel, I think I'm probably getting reasonably good MPG as well, especially compared to the old 3.9 V8 Range Rover I love to drive around in. But yeah, one epic vehicle. Share your thoughts on this. Have you seen one? Do you own one? And would you drive one? We'll take it to a road test and we'll check it out in the next video and see how it actually handles on the road.